2 days ago on a Sunday, like we do on every Sunday, we visited the cathedral, and it was the Leon Cathedral in northern Spain. Quite a beautiful place. So I thought that it'd be kind of nice to make a paper version of it. So I designed it all out myself and made it for you. And I have a complete download packet you can get. It's totally free on my website. You just download it and you can print up the parts. You can print up the whole packet, but you can save yourself printed ink by just printing up the parts. And you can see here I got two different versions of it. I got a plain white version, so you can color it any way you want. And I have a colored version that mimics the color of the actual cathedral. So kind of a fun project. And here, let's take a look at the parts. And this is actually an earlier version. See, those windows aren't colored in. Those like triangular shaped windows. They're not colored in, but I upgraded it. Made it a little better. And I'll show you what I mean. Here, there's some of the windows. So almost all of the windows, that circular one is actually from Notre Dame. But all of those other windows are taken from actual pictures I took at Leon Cathedral. Isn't that kind of fun? So let's take a look. This is just an overview. We're not going to go through the whole process of building the cathedral. I'm just going to show you some of the highlights. But to make this project, you don't need a whole lot. A straight edge for making clean folds. And something to cut with, a pair of scissors. I love these particular types of scissors and the micro scissors, or maybe an X-Acto knife. And some kind of adhesive. And if you have multiple adhesives, that's great. I generally use multiple adhesives. Depending on what you're gluing together. But I love that Barely precision craft glue. It's got that fine tip on it. So you print up the parts of the cathedral and do it on cardstock because it's thicker. You can do this on regular paper, but cardstock is much better. It makes a better project. And everything's fully explained in the packet, the download, to show you step by step what to do. But what we have here is, solid lines are cut lines and dashed lines are folds, and dotted lines are where another part would be glued to it. And I have, I took this project to several different levels. This isn't just a show and tell. I wanted you to have a packet so you could actually put together this project on your own. And if you do it, send me a picture. I will send you a certificate of contribution by email. And another thing is, I thought, I've built and designed a lot of paper structures, castles particularly, and I'll have more coming, like a Knights Templar castle, cathedrals, different paper structures. And I thought, I've developed this process on how to do it, how to figure it out from nothing. So I created a tutorial on my website. I'll show you more about that, on how you can use the same process to design any paper castle or cathedral that you want. I give you the tools and the method that I use to figure it out. And there you go, the flying buttresses. I love Gothic architecture, the main towers. One of the standout things about Gothic architecture is the height of the structures, tall and narrow. Another is the flying buttresses. But there you go. There's the completed one, and our Dragon Slayer really likes it. So let's wrap this up. I'm going to show you a couple more things. I appreciate you watching this video all the way through, but isn't that nice? The extra windows there that I added later on are in the packet, really add some nice detail. If you're a designer and you want to work on this, pretty it up, let me know. Send me an email. So here is, on the website, is the procedure I have for designing your own paper castle or cathedral. How to get pictures and do a floor plan, and how to figure out the structure little by little. There's a whole process you can use to make it really smooth. How to use a light box. And if you don't have a light box, I have a tutorial on how to make one. How to use textures. You can use a free art program, GIMP. I use GIMP. And how to, put it all together and end up with a final product that's really kind of nice. See, there you go. And Leon Cathedral, I used it as an example, but I have more coming. Let's go to the museum, the Sense of Wonder Museum, because I have a couple more videos you might want to watch. Thank you.